you. This is Narendra Jain, Director, Manthan Career Institute, Director, Parshu International Senior Secondary School, and you are watching my videos on the chemistry. You can also watch all of these videos on my YouTube channel, Narendra Jain Sir's Chemistry. And today we are going to start organic chemistry of the class 12th. Dear students, remember this point. In the class 12th, we have got a huge concept of the organic chemistry. We have got the various chapters like haloalkanes, haloarenes are there, then alcohols, phenols, ethers are there, then we have got the aldehyde ketone, we have got the carboxylic acid, then we have got the nitrogen containing compound. That is, it's a very important aspect of the chemistry in the 12th syllabus, organic chemistry, and we have overall 4 chapters in our syllabus. So if we start from a first chapter, that is haloalkane and the haloarenes. Okay, this is the chapter number 1. So start. First of all, I should define the haloalkane. What do you mean by the word haloalkane? See, this is RH is alkane. What we do, we remove the hydrogen of the alkane and substitute it by X, that is the halogen. Then it is called as the haloalkane. Okay, that is hydrogen has been removed, and in place of the hydrogen we put the halogen like fluoride, chloride, bromide or iodide. For example, methane is there. We do remove the H and add or substitute Cl. So what will happen? CH3Cl, its name is methyl chloride, or we can say chloromethane. Okay. Now, what are haloarenes? Haloarenes means we remove the hydrogen of the benzene. We all know the formula of the benzene is C6H6. What we do? We remove the hydrogen of the benzene, and by removing the hydrogen we substitute Br, then it is called as the bromobenzene. So haloarene means when halogen is substituted on the benzene ring, then it is haloarene. Okay. Now first of all we will classify haloalkanes. Classification of the haloalkanes, we have got the 3 categories to classify the haloalkane. The first one is on the basis of the number of halogen atoms. Second is on the basis of type of carbon to which halogen is attached. Okay, and number 3rd, on the basis of the hybridization of the carbon to which halogen is attached. We start with this. First, on the basis of the number of halogen atoms. On the basis of number of halogen atoms, these are following type. First is the monohalide. What do you mean by the word monohalide? When one halogen is present, then it is called as the monohalide. Example, CH3Cl or C2H5Cl. Then I am taking this point to there. Now it is dihalide. What do you mean by the word dihalide? It is clear that 2 halogens should be there, and if 2 halogens are there, then the dihalide has got 4 categories. Number 1st, jam dihalide. Number 2nd, vicinal dihalide. Number 3rd, alpha omega dihalide, and number 4th is the others. First, we start with the jam dihalide. What do you mean by the word jam? Actually, have you ever heard the word Gemini, which means twins? Okay, so jam dihalide means when the both halogen atoms are present on the same carbon, then it is called as the jam dihalide. Example, CH2XX. I am not saying on the first carbon or on the last. It may be on any of the carbon, but it should be same. It means the both halogens are present on the second carbon, or maybe on the first carbon, or maybe on this first carbon. Doesn't matter. If halogens are present on the first carbon or same carbon, then it is jam dihalide. Now see, what is vicinal dihalide? If both halogens are present on adjacent carbon, near to near carbon, carbon number 1 and 2, or carbon number 2 and 3, or carbon number 3 and 4, and so on. So CH2, XX is there. See, what I am saying is the adjacent carbon. Then comes alpha omega dihalide. What do you mean by the word alpha omega dihalides? Sir, both halogens are present on the first and the last carbon of the carbon chain, whatever longer is the carbon. What does it mean? It means if the carbon chain is of the 3 carbon, then on the first and the third carbon. If it is of the 5 carbon or the 4 carbon, then first and the last carbon. When halogen are present on the first and the last carbon, then it is called as the alpha omega dihalide. Now see others. If they are not jam, not vis, not alpha omega. For example, say this one. It is neither alpha omega because it is not on the first and the last. It is neither jam because both halogens are present on the different carbon. It is not vis because they are not on the adjacent carbon. If these 3 conditions are not obeyed, then automatically it will go for the alpha omega dihalide. Okay. Now Number of halogens. We are classifying the haloalkanes on the basis of the number of halogens. Monohalide, dihalide. Now see trihalide. Trihalide means 3 halogen atoms should be there. 3 halogen atom. All of them can be on the different carbon or can be on the same carbon. It doesn't matter. The thing is that the given compound should have 3 halogen atom. That is called as the trihalide. If one carbon is there and it contains 3 halogen, then actually it is called as the haloform. Okay, for example, if chlorine is there, it is chloroform. If bromine is there, it is bromoform. If iodine is there, it is iodoform. Okay, now see tetrahalide. What does this word tetrahalide means? 4 halogen atoms should be there. It may be on the same carbon, it may be on the different carbon, but the given compound, if it has got the 4 halogen atom, then it is tetrahalide. For example, CCl4, that is pyrene. It was used as fire extinguisher. In this chapter, in the further lecture, I will explain why it is now not used as fire extinguisher. It's a different part. But CCl4, 4 chlorine are present on the one carbon. See this example, 1 chlorine on the one, 3 on the other, doesn't matter. This compound has got the 4 chlorine atom. Therefore, it will come under the category tetrahalide. Now see polyhalide. What do you mean by the word polyhalide? It's part of is clear, more than the 4 halogens. So this is the first classification. Second, we move classification on the basis of type of carbon to which halogen is attached. See what I have written here. On the basis of type of carbon to which halogen is attached. So first of all, we should understand 3 types of carbons are there. Carbons are of 3 types. Have you ever learned in the 11th class? 1 degree, that is the primary carbon. 2 degree, that is the secondary carbon. 3 degree, that is the tertiary carbon. See, what is the primary carbon? That carbon which is directly bonded to only one carbon is called as the primary carbon. So see, this carbon is bonded to this. This is bonded to this. Both of them are bonded with the one carbon. So it is the primary carbon. What about secondary carbon? The carbon which is directly attached to 2 carbon, that is called as the secondary carbon. See, CH3, CH2, CH6. This middle carbon is the secondary carbon. Why it is called as the secondary carbon? Sir, because it is attached to 2 carbon directly. So it's a secondary carbon. What about tertiary carbon? When the carbon is bonded to 3 carbon directly. See, CH3, CH, CH3, CH3. This carbon is the tertiary carbon. Remaining these carbons are the primary and the primary. Fourth, quaternary carbon, as the name clears, 4 carbon attached to the 4 carbon. For example, if you are able to see, this is the carbon, it is bonded to 4 carbon, it is called as the quaternary carbon. Okay. Now, what we are classifying? We are classifying the halogens on the basis of the types of the carbon to which halogen is attached. First, primary halide. What do you mean by the word primary halide? When halogen is bonded to primary carbon, then it is called as the primary halide. Example, CH3, CH2, Cl, C. This is what? This is CH2 and this is the primary carbon. That's why it is called as the primary halide. Second is the secondary halide. What do you mean by the word secondary halide? When halogen is bonded to 2 carbon, when halogen is bonded to secondary carbon. This is secondary carbon. Why? Because it is bonded to 2 carbon. This is the secondary halide. Again, the third one is the tertiary halide. What do you mean by the word tertiary halide? When halogen is bonded to tertiary carbon. What is tertiary carbon? The carbon which is bonded to 3 carbon, that is called as the tertiary carbon. So this is the second classification. Now, third, we move on the classification on the basis of the hybridization of the carbon to which halogen is attached. See, the first thing you should recognize, what is the type of the hybridization of the carbon. If the carbon has got all the 4 single bond, then it is sp3. If one double bond and 2 single bond are there, then it is sp2. If one triple bond and 1 single bond is there, then it is sp. If 2 double bonds are there, again it is sp. Getting this point? All single bond sp3 carbon, double bond 1 and 2 single bond sp2, 1 triple 1 single again sp and 2 double again sp. Now see what we have to do. We have to classify the halides on this basis. See what I have written here. What we are doing is, when the carbon to which the halogen is bonded is sp3, then what are the examples? The first example is the alkyl halide. Alkyl halide means what? For example, CH3Cl, CH3CH2Cl. See, this carbon is sp3 hybridized. How can we identify the sp3 hybridized carbon? Sir, this is the way. This is the carbon which has got the all single bonded. Getting this point? So this is the first explanation of the classification. We are continuing this. The explanation of the classification of the haloalkane. We have got the three categories. I have explained the two completely. One is pending. So we are classifying it. So this is the beginning of the organic chemistry. Start now. Move ahead for the next topic.